They really should know better. Sound the alarm! Hey, you want a crescent moon slash? Here you go, buddy. Oh, and one shot down. Want some? Come on, bring it on, you. Come on, bring it on. You don't want to? All right, fine. I'll take you out one by one. This place is still operational, I see. I don't understand, it shouldn't be. We destroyed this place already. This place should have been done, gonzo, but it's not. I have waited return most anxiously, my friend. You have done us a great service indeed. Thanks to your aid, our comrade Resh is safe, and we suffer no further casualties. Words cannot express my gratitude. All is left to report the mission success to Commander Levior. I shall go ahead on the rising. Oh, sorry. I shall go ahead to the Rising Stones. Okay, cool. Oh yes, I am. I'm going to. That's part of the side quest. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. I feel that's probably perfect for La Rosa Blanca. Not really, no. But we'll work at that once we're done with the main story. The side quest is going to take some time regardless, so we're not going to be like, we might not be done the side quest until what, September? And then we'll probably get Devil May Cry 3 back again. Well, not begin again. We're gonna, you know, continue it in September. Also, oh. Okay, hold on a second. Wait. I could have swore. Oh, it's on the walls. Okay, we're fine. I'm like, wait. Ah, it does well to see me. Oh, sorry. Oh my God, wrong. I don't know why I'm reading this wrong. Ah, it does well to see you thus returned. I don't know why I said me. Thou, I doubt not you're powerless. Entering in the enemy stronghold is generally considered to be a risky venture, and I must confess to having been a little anxious. But here you are, hale and whole, having succeeded in your mission as is your wont. Lest you wonder, the woman you rescue is being cared for by the Domans. Thanks to their expert ministrations, the danger is past. You have my gratitude, Michael. Allow me to thank you also, Scion. Resh owes you her life. We escaped with minimal casualties this time. We cannot afford to be caught off guard again. The Empire is not an opponent to be trifled with. As you say, Commander, I will see to it that the men keep their wits about them. And, it may yet take time, but I will not rest until we have identified and apprehended the Ivy. I have every confidence that you will succeed, Captain. As for you, Michael, I realize you have scarce caught your breath, but I am afraid there is no rest for the weary. I require that you accompany me to Corthus. Oh, right, because they sent another supply, and they got probably, well, Once again, so hold on. So we have Ivy and Uda, and we have the Ice, whatever her name is, and the Ice Lily, whatever her name is, and freaking Corthus. Like, there's so much, like, our attentions are being divided at, like, between two of these big things. And then you got Telegy, whatever his name is, trying to freaking capture Cartanu and awake the Omega weapon. It's like, oh my goodness. I've been granted an audience with the Ishgardian dignitary, you see, and the man requested your presence. Oh, do not look so surprised. You should be familiar with the trappings of fame by now. We shall depart as soon as you're ready. Okay, then. Alright, he said Corthius, so here we go. Let's go. Oh, crap. Whoa, 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 whoa. Never mind. We have been blessed by a rare opportunity, Michael, an audience with the ambassador of the Holy See of Ishgar. We are to treat with Sir Imeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights in Camp Dragonhead. It is considered a great honor to serve the Holy See directly as a Temple Knight. Needless to say, their leader wields tremendous political influence. We'd be wise to curl the court's favor. For that reason, I consider your attendance essential. If Sir Imeric wishes to meet the one behind the legend, I would not deny him the pleasure of your company. The leader should see the wisdom of this plan when you request her permission to accompany me to Corthus. Mayhap you feel this to be a waste of your talents, which could doubtless be put to nobler use. If so, I should remind you that more good can be accomplished with a stroke of a pen than a thrust of a sword. Now we go to Corthus. Wait. Well, I was supposed to talk to her. Yikes. Okay, so that's not good. I was supposed to talk to Minfilia before coming here, so I dodged one mistake and then went to and then made the other mistake right afterwards. Wow. Boy, that's embarrassing. Very embarrassing. A meeting with an Ishgardian ambassador. By all means, I think it's a wonderful idea. We received no reports of etheric disturbances or unusual beast tribe activity of late. If Alpha Nu believes your presence may help him to secure more favorable terms, I see no reason to deny him. Leader, I take it. Michael has explained the situation. She has, yet welcome though these overtures are, I cannot help but wonder what prompted them. These Ishgardians have spurned all contact with the other city-states for decades. Why reach out now? What did I know? The question of their motive is one to which I have given no small amount of thought. Alas, I know no more than it's generally known. The notoriously reclusive nation of Ishgard, situated at the center of Alpalathia Spire, ruled by the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, at the head of which presides the Archbishop. Members of the original Eorzean Alliance formed in the wake of Alamahigo's fall some 2 decades ago. Friends of convenience, who withdrew from the alliance as soon as the Imperial fleet was routed at the Battle of Silvertear Skies. since which time their borders have remained closed to all outsiders. They have rejected every one of their former allies' calls to reopen dialogue, turning a deaf ear to their neighbors, please, even when the calamity loomed large. And on the fields of Cartanu, where brave men and women laid down their lives in defense of the realms, their banners were conspicuously absent. Suspicious! I have tried to convince Ishgard to rejoin the Alliance at every opportunity. I've explained over and over again that unless Eorzea stands united, we cannot hope to preserve our freedom. One by one, our nations will fall, as once fell Ala Mexico. And what have my efforts yielded? Why, naught. Surely this can be considered a step in the right direction. I should hope so. Rather than the lowly messengers we have been fought off with in the past, this time we shall meet with a man of genuine influence. Of course, I am not so naive as to think that they come to us out of the goodness of their hearts. We have something to desire, though I have yet to find out what. But such is the nature of diplomacy. They will bring their agendas to the negotiating table, and so will I, along with a handful of incontrivable truths. The Empire will soon be at our doorstep once more. Indeed, you may rest assured that I will expound upon this point and others. Let us depart for Camp Dragonhead, Michael. Our old friend, Lord Honchifont, is expecting us. Is our quest to recover the Enterprise? I understand you have further ingratiated yourself with the man. Excellent work. His funds may prove useful to our cause. Okay, now I can teleport, right? Okay, now I can teleport. Ah, thank you. Okay. Ah, Michael, ever a welcome sight. Our hearts have been stoked to a blazing in preparation for your arrival. It would not do for such a distinguished personage to catch cold while enjoying our hospitality. The gesture is much appreciated. I feel I shall ever struggle in cold times. Cold climates, I'm sorry. Ah, good, Master Alphanu. An honor as always. Likewise, Lord Honchifont. Forgive us yet another imposition. I fear we have relied overmuch on your aid since you are so generously assisted us in locating the Enterprise. Nonsense! Any debts incurred have long since been repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? House Fortemp may even seek the aid of your newly formed Crystal Braves. In any case, I am simply delighted that the Holy See is at last willing to grant you an audience. No doubt your discoveries at Snowcloak helped to justify the decision. This recent resurgence in heretical activity is of grave concern to us all. But to the matter at hand, Sir Imeric arrived at Camp Dragonhead earlier, and I am told he is eager to meet with you at your first convenience. You are doubtless weary from your journey and desirous to rest a while by the warmth of our hearth. But if you are willing to forgo such comforts, pray inform the knight stationed outside the Interseat. He will grant you interest and send word to the other attendees. As inviting as your hearth sounds, I think it'd be best we proceed with the ancestry forthwith. Alright then. Trash mob. Huh. Hold on, chick. You look familiar. You kind of like Thancred. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. We have been expecting you, madame. Pray take your ease inside, and I shall summon the others. Why is it empty in here?
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
Yeah, I doubt that. I do not trust many people. I mean, I know we have friends here, but we have friends outside, like, at the beginning of Ishgard. Like, this is still kind of no, it's not Ishgard, actually. This is Korthus. In Korthus, we have, you know, friends, but in Ishgard, not exactly. Okay, Alphanu, I'm sorry. Hello?
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you.
I mean, here's a funny thing. I have things that my botanist can gather in Ishgard. I cannot even go past there yet. The gate blocks me every time I try. It's really frustrating. That's why I gotta buy most stuff on the damn marketplace and waste more gil. It's super frustrating. I like how you said his name before. What? Which one? You mean Alphanar? I mean, Alphanard? What's the name? His name is Alphanu, not Alphanar. But if I can do it. If you like the way I did before, yeah, I'll do that. It's not a problem.
I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service.
Oh, it's Alphanard, not Alphanu. Wait, hold on. That's weird. Wait, hold on. Midfilia called him Alphanu. Now he's saying his name is Alphanard. Which one's right? Are they both right? I'm gonna say Alphanard. That's what I said before. So.
Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Probably.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
I mean, it does, but I'm not. See, I'm not the type of person that flaunts my reputation around. Other people use my reputation for their own means. But I'm not the type of person that really, like, flaunts it. I'm famous Michael, Slayer of the Primals, Destroyer of Ultimate Weapon, blah, 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 blah. I'm not the type of person. So, no.
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination.
Sometimes I do. You're right. You're right. You're actually right. Sometimes I do, but it's... Every time I do that, it's literally for other... See, it's never for myself. Every time I said, you know who I am, it's for other people's benefit. Always. The last time I said that was trying to get the Domans to be able to see Queen Nanamo, and they would not allow me in. So it's like, yeah, you do know who I am, right? Like, it's not lost on you, but I've never done it for myself. It's never been for my own goals. I mean, of course, my goals literally is to protect, and that's kind of what my goals are. But like, and to pretty much be a good adventurer, I guess you could say. But like, honestly, I'm kind of caught up in all this. Like, my goal right now, I would say, would be trying to protect Nanamo, because I'm really worried about her safety. Especially when what his name is, Teletubby. I'm gonna call him Teletubby from now on. Whatever his name is, is basically trying to awaken Omega Weapon and take over Cartanu, so... And, of course, making a lot of problems in Uda for Queen Nanamo, so it's really I wasn't about to say amazing, no, it's really annoying.
Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the Primal Menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry.
Okay, so let me get this straight. The Ishgardians do not care about any other country but their own. That's it. They don't care about any other country. And that's the reason why they were not at the Battle of Cartanu. And they were not even in the middle of the Calamity either.
Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare.
I mean, I could probably destroy the Dradavians, like, easily. Send me there.
As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Yeah, but last time they did that, y'all did absolutely nothing. So, what are you gonna do this time? You're gonna hide behind y'all gates again, just like y'all did last time?
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
He's not wrong. Okay, so Gaius was not the king. I was wrong when I thought he was. He literally was just a freaking high-ranking officer that basically was trying to take over Eorzea for himself. And eventually he would have also controlled, he would actually control the Empire as well. I thought he was the king, though.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
Okay.
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortin has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers.
Oh, that's messed up.
I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
So basically, he's gonna use this as a freaking leveling. Oh my god. That's messed up. Come on, man.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not, for I require something in exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity. the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard Sorma.
What? The hell is that? Hold on. Wait, Midgar. I was in Final Fantasy VII, but I've heard this name before. Wait, was that a spell? I could have sworn that was a that's Meltdown. No, was that a... It's a dragon, yes. Was that a summon at some point? I remember the name, but I don't remember where it came from. Was it a Guardian Force? I don't remember. But I remember the name, and I know Midgar has something to do with Final Fantasy VII.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
Hold on. So they don't send knights to Mordona? Is that where the dragon's at?
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to make such decisions. Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
What is the meaning of this?
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked.
Again? Didn't I not tell you to let me guard the damn thing? Again! This is the second time it's happened. I told y'all to let me guard it. Oh, yo, listen.
It was Iceheart, my lord.
What? By the Fury! All our precautions were for naught?
Oh boy. Oh, I get shark fin soup. Nice. I could kind of make that myself though. All right. Well, I did tell y'all, you know, let me guard it, but y'all didn't listen. Just when we're making progress. And to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke was bound for Revenant's Toll of all places. Honestly, were I so inclined, I should think the gods were conspiring against us. Okay, Ban. Happily, however, I am not. I would know more of his attack. Let's speak with Lord Hachiefant and find out what he learned. I told you, you should have let me guard it, but you didn't listen. Oh god, I need to do that, sorry. My sincerest apologies for the interruption, my friends, but the situation is such that we must act quickly. If you would be so kind as to elaborate. Ice-heart heretics fell upon the cavern, bound for Revenant's toll as it was passing through Boulder Downs. Cross an outburst swift and ruthless. In an instant, every knight was slain, every crate seized, and then as quickly as they had appeared, they were gone. Thus being a pile throughout the knowledge of the root. Knowledge to which only a select few are privy, I assume. Quite. We can pursue the avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to me that examining the scene of the ambush should be our first concern. The trail is yet warm. We must act swiftly, as Lord Honchifont said, lest crucial evidence be lost. You have a knack for discerning hidden truths, Michael. Why don't you go and inspect the ambush site in person? An excellent idea! Inform my men of your intent upon arrival, and they will gladly share their findings. Okay. Although I'm sure one look at me, they're probably like, oh wait, that's Michael, so might want to work together with him. Is that the regalia? That is the regalia, yes. Move along, adventurer. There's nothing for... Eh? Lord Honchifont bids you to speak with us. Then you must be... Oh, I beg your pardon, Scion. As you can see, they left nary a crate behind. Tipped a wagon for good measure, even. Whole thing's a bit odd, if you ask me. Would have been easier to steal it. Though a damn sight hard to conceal it, I'll allow. Reckon they came prepared. Okay, Ban, you're awesome rescuing that, okay? Take it easy. But pay no heed to my ramblings. Absent of proof, this naught but a speculation. Might be as the squire receiving care at the observarium could tell you something more factual. That is, if he's awake. Like myself, he was there during the attack. Now his presence amounted to much. Okay. Hold on a second. Hold on, where is this at? Oh. Oh, I see. It actually is closer though, so it's all good. This is it, right? Nope. Upstairs, probably. You've come to ask about the attack, haven't you? We came upon them before the entrance to the Hall of the Seven Echoes. Pilgrims, we marked them as lost and ill-equipped from a journey further north. Our leader called out to them and one stepped forward to answer. Slowly she approached, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow. It's a young girl. I thought some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same, else why would he let her draw so close? They exchanged some words. I couldn't hear, and she leaned forward as if to kiss his cheek. Then he sighed and crumpled to the ground. I didn't know what happened until I saw the snow turn red. And then there was red everywhere I looked. I tried to fight, but took a blow to the head. And by the time I came to, the others were dead, and the heretics were unloading the wagon. I couldn't... I mean, they have killed me, so I just laid still and listened. Iceheart spoke of deliverance and resurrection. They spoke of Shiva. Shiva! Oh, that's a primal. Yep, that is a primal. Shiva, huh? A primal and a summon that I'm very familiar with. Well, Alphinaud, I got some really bad news. Ah, you returned. What news have you for us? It seems the Lady Iceheart does not scruple to sully her hands with blood. Who is this Shiva the heretic spoke of? Have you not read a single line of the Introdon, Master Alphinaud? Shiva was a traitor to Kilth and Kin, an apostate who lay down with dragons. Now, we cannot expect all foreigners to know Ishgardian scripture so well, particularly when it comes to patriot saints and heretics. Wait! You say she is their patron saint? Oh no! It all makes sense now! Lord Honchefont, what was the caravan's cargo? If I recall correctly, the Diamond Forge requested a rather large quantity of crystals. Do you not see? Icehearts and her followers intend to summon Shiva as a beast tribe with a primal. Why else would they go to such lengths to secure crystals? I shall inform the Lord Chimera at once. Lord Honchefont, you agreed that discretion is a paramount concern. Of course. I trust we can count on your continual support, Master Alphinaud. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is a given. I will need to send word to my brethren in Reventol. Our entire order must turn its efforts to prevention of this summoning. Naturally, that includes you, though I am sure you would not miss this for the world. Well, I am the Primal Slayer. And I kind of want to meet Shiva. She's supposed to be like the most beautiful summon ever. The persistent attacks on our caravan seems little more than a nuisance at first. The heretics were a problem to be sure, but a relatively minor one. That was before I discerned the purpose behind their attacks. Of course, now they have my undivided attention. But after appraising the failure of the situation, I shall summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist us. As for you, Michael, pray join me in White Brim Front. Since the incident at Snowcloak, the Knights of House Durandare have redoubled their reconnaissance efforts in the region. It's my hopes that they have information which may help us determine precisely where the heretics are hiding. Given our mutual enemy, Lord Drillamount should be eager to oblige us. I shall see you there then. Good? Okay, yes. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn wish to join the hunt for Iceheart? Your assistance is more than welcome, my friends. Considering the report I just received, I dare say your timing could be no better. We are all ears, Lord Drillamont. A band of pilgrims were sent transporting a large number of crates to the west. Their garb appears to match the description provided by the squire who survived the attack. Alas, our scouts lost track of them at Snowcloak. That self-same frozen wall, which we speculated might conceal the heretics' hideaway. Suffice to say, the disappearance of these pilgrims and their provisions all but confirms our suspicions. I have had enough. I have heard enough. My knights will join the hunt. I took the liberty of summoning a unit of crystal braves from White Brim Front. To White Brim Front, I'm sorry. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you will agree that we must use every resource available to us. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. So be in our best interest. Oh my god! This would be in our best interest to coordinate our efforts. Such was my intent from the start, Sir Imeric. And so it begins, my friend. I dare say you'll prove an all too brief collaboration. Iceheart will not elude the combined forces of the Crystal Braves and the Temple Knights for long. Nevertheless, a wise man does not wager all upon a sense of a single solution. There may yet be similar means by which we can locate the heretic's lair. Perhaps Lord Drillamont has one in mind. Yes, yes, excellent. My lady, everything's been accounted for. If there's aught else you would have us do, pray speak and it shall be done. It seems as though we are already always one step behind our quarry, ever since beyond our reach. Though I like to believe that the tables are about to turn, I must confess to having doubts. A joint effort may succeed where others have failed, but it could yet yield the self-same results. Fortunately, we are not without our options. I trust you haven't forgotten about Inquisitor Gullamine? We have not. The mystery of how the heretic remained undiscovered for so long has been much in our thoughts, as has the question of what steps might be taken to prevent a similar breach of security in the future. Yeah, I would never forget him either. That's the one I wanted to slaughter so goddamn bad. Accordingly, we conducted an exhaustive and covert evaluation of everyone in Whitebrim Front. Though some were found to have committed certain minor transgressions, we identified only one possible heretic. This man has pledged himself to Iceheart's cause. He will have taken note of the movements of the Temple Knights and Crystal Braves, and for recognizing their attempt, he may attempt to warn the heretics. The man's watch is in soon, at which point he must report to Sir Drillamont in the yard. I would have you keep an eye on him. If he ventures beyond the walls, follow him discreetly. If you meet with a heretic, do not interfere. Simply watch and listen. I have seen to it that the suspects know nothing which could endanger our plans. I don't know why I cannot read right. It's so annoying. I know it's late at nighttime, so that's probably the reason why. But I get tongue twisted sometimes. And I really do try to put everything I have in what I do, like I always do, but it's like, it really is hard sometimes. Hold on. Oh. The suspected heretic leads through the southwest gates. The accused knight. I see. Okay, well, guess what? He's definitely doing something suspicious. I'd say he was a heretic. He is definitely doing it. Hey! Hey! Where in the seven hells are you? I'm freezing my bollocks off here! I'm here. You blundering oaf, why are you late? Stay on the wall, why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know. Your sole duty is to the... bloody echo. Lower your voice, they'll hear us in white brim font. Yes, of course, the Temple Knights are... in Snowcloak. This is what you bring to me? We already knew about our comrades in Boulder Downs will use the tunnels dead before they know what's happening. Nevertheless, here's my time again. Is that clear? Alright, well. Well, they were right. He's definitely a traitor. Well, did your investigation bear any fruit? I see. I shall have the man detained at once. His guilt is plain. Would that you could have heard their words more clearly, yet the few snaps you were able to make out are nonetheless enlightening. It would seem the heretics are aware of our operation, and confident they can thwart it. Their comrades in Boulder Downs are key to their plans, which means it is key to our plans, that they be rooted out and put to the sword. Let me do it. I can do it easily. We have long expected the heretic used a network of secret tunnels to traverse the highlands undetected. Given what you overheard, I fear that Snowcloak will be riddled with such passageways, and their heretics in Boulder Downs are planning to use them to take our forces unawares. Needless to say, we cannot allow it to happen. A contingent of House Durandare Knights are on patrol in the area, and I shall order them to begin searching for the heretics at once. But knowing nothing of our enemy's numbers or readiness, I cannot say for sure that they will be sufficient. It will put my mind at ease if you would consent to assist my knights with their search. I know they would take courage for the presence of a from the presence of so storied a warrior. Pray rendezvous with them at Boulder Downs. If Hullone is kind, we may catch these heretics before their plans come to fruition. Show them no mercy, Michael. Their lives of our allies are at stake. I won't. I will not show them any mercy. What they did is unforgivable. Well, they didn't do anything yet, but I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, I know they're evil, but show them no mercy. Well, I guess no, that's true, because they basically made believe they were like caravan, like they made believe they were like lost pilgrims. So they're freaking bandits. They're just thieves. So that being said, show them no mercy. I kind of agree with that. But I won't. I will not show them any mercy. Giant logger. Hello, giant logger. Hijibana! You're dead. Well. Is that it? I think so. Okay. Oops. There we go. My knight said no word of your coming, Michael. What has happened? What is that in your hand? By the Fury, those were veterans with years of service. And now they lie dead in the snow. Their bodies must be recovered, and... No. We have not the men to spare. Not now. Not while Iceheart prepares to summon an abomination. The heretics you dispatched were not a sufficient number to contend with the combined strength of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves. There must be others, and I'd wager they are on their way to Snowcliff as we speak. To make matters worse, it seems the traitor you followed managed to pass the heretics something of value after all. The parchment you recovered is a timetable of the guardsmen's watches at the outpost in Snowcloak. The trader was stationed there long before he aroused our suspicions. Would that we had caught him sooner. Information the heretics would know when the watch was the weakest, and they could use the tunnels with impunity and prepare their ambush. The timetable has not changed, you see. Of course, it will be changed now, but the heretics may already be in position. House Durair must send reinforcements, even if it means withdrawing knights from the Stone Vigil. I can see no other way to safeguard the lives of our allies. Time is of the essence, Michael. While my knights may be ready to depart, the heretics may take our allies in Snowcloak unawares. Superior training and equipment will avail them not if they are cut down ere their sword are drawn. But all is not yet lost. If you leave now, there may still be time to warn them. Make haste, I beseech you. Fly a Stormcloak and tell Sir Imeric everything we have discovered. Sure, will do. Tsukuyomi is very fast. I'm pretty sure we can do this. We'll get there in time. If I don't get lost, that is.